edition of Saturday Morning Slam. We have a sick show in store for you today. In our main event, the always fired up Sheamus takes the fight to the dastardly Cody Rhodes. That's later in the program. But first, we kick things off with our opening contest as Justin Gabriel looks to settle his score with the 3MB frontman, Heath Slater. This rivalry has been brewing for some time as both superstars share a long history with one another. Breaking into WWE as part of the Nexus faction and later the Core, both Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater decimated their enemies with superior athleticism and aerial strikes, eventually becoming tag team champions. Unfortunately, the good times didn't keep rolling, and the band broke up. Gabriel's newfound freedom allowed the South African superstar to take flight and become embraced by the WWE Universe. Meanwhile, Slater found new bandmates, Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre, who together have air guitared their way to success, much to the chagrin of fans around the world. And on last week's Slam, these two superstars finally crossed paths once again, getting into a heated exchange and almost came to blows. Make no mistake about it, these are two very combustible elements with a lot of history, and today they get it on. Now, let's go to ringside for the start of this opening contest.
We're a three-man. Good morning, WWE Universe, and welcome to Saturday Morning Slam. Let's get rocking with 3MB.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring is a member of the 3MB, weighing in at 216 pounds, Heath Slater.
Josh Matthews ringside with Dolph Ziggler. Dolph, I appreciate you joining me here this morning.
Happy to be here.
Look, Dolph, I can't help it. I know that they've never produced an album or even a single, but I dig 3MB.
How could you not get behind these guys?
But the three-man band, 3MB.
These guys just have so much charisma oozing out of them modern day, long time ago modern day rock stars without the rock and the star, but a lot of glitz and glamour. How do you not get excited when these guys hit the ring?
It will be Heath Slater in singles competition. Jinder Mahal on his left, Drew McIntyre on his right. You look like you'd fit in well with 3MB. Maybe they need a drummer or something.
I'm a modern day chameleon. I can fit in wherever they need it. A drummer would be for a band. These guys are just 3MB.
Making his way to the ring from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing in at 213 pounds, Justin Gabriel.
If there's one superstar in WWE that can hit you from any direction and any angle, it's got to be Justin Gabriel, the high-flying daredevil from Cape Town, South Africa.
Likes to be referred to as the Cape Town Werewolf. Some more interesting gems coming up about Justin Gabriel. I talked to him backstage earlier.
Oh, okay. What else do you have as it goes
a lot of things
for Justin Gabriel?
Yeah, he lives a little bit dangerously on his own time.
I believe 3MB may have a performance pending here.
First time ever? This should be.
Who's ready to rock?
Yeah, Josh, I know you're ready to rock. It's an unplugged without plugs, I guess. They will not be having an encore, it appears.
The officials have had enough of the antics of Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre.
Heath Slater just tried to leave the building. Elvis-esque.
It is funny. Two members of 3MB have been ejected before this match even got started.
I think he just kicked that vest out also.
You should throw the vest out.
Somebody had to.
All right, so Dolph, you're someone who travels in an entourage here in WWE at times. Now, how does this do for Heath Slater that the other two members of 3MB are gone?
He's going to be out of his comfort zone. Besides on a stage with air guitars, he is out of his comfort zone. He doesn't have his backup with him, the band. You ever see someone leave a band and go do their own thing? It never works out once in a great while.
And I often complain about dated references here in WWE.
Any 8-track guys you can think of? Oh!
And now Justin Gabriel with the
I think he just tried out for the band.
And a little pop and lock from Gabriel to Heath I went to see Saturday Morning Slam and a wrestling match broke out. Nice takedown there by Gabriel.
I came to see 3MB.
I'm sorry?
I came to see 3MB.
Well, they were out here collectively for about a minute.
And it was great. And the crowd was on their feet, by the way, demanding an encore performance, and they didn't give them back. You know what? Keep them wanting more. Great rock band mentality.
Well, perhaps if Heath Slater can secure a victory here against Justin Gabriel, you never know what can happen on Saturday Morning Slam. Nice counter there by Slater.
Wow, that looked vicious.
Justin Gabriel in a bad way on the outside. Gabriel clutching at his shoulder. Has Heath Slater found an opening here on Saturday Morning Slam?
Wow, 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 wow! What is up? I'm WWE superstar Heath Slater. I am flattered you all want to play the air guitar. Keep doing that. But do not imitate all the moves and the action you see in the ring. We spent years training and we're still learning. So please, keep the action out of your homes, out of the schools. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this.
We are back on Saturday Morning Slam.
The entertaining never stops here on Saturday Morning Slam. We got that right, Josh?
No, that was more air guitar, this time at the expense of Justin Gabriel. Dolph, you've been in the ring with both of these individuals. These guys together were former three-time WWE Tag Team Champions.
I couldn't believe that either.
What could you believe?
They were three-time tag team champions and now in the ring going face-to-face with each other. Heath Slater.
Slater with the cover here. And
you were speaking of guys who came out of groups and made it on their own. I was going to say Heath Slater starting up the three-man band, but that was just kind of a reverse of what we were talking about. Keeping Gabriel on the ground is going to be the key to winning this match.
Heath Slater has joined me here on commentary on Saturday Morning Slam. Said that he broke things off with Gabriel because he wanted to start a band, and Gabriel, well, isn't musically inclined.
Nice. You know what? Gabriel showed just as much musical inclinations as 3MB did on his entrance.
And
so I would never count him out.
Slater took way too much time in developing that offense, and here comes Justin Gabriel. And Gabriel always dangerous when he's on a vertical base. Slater now rolls through. Stacked up is Justin Gabriel.
I thought he had him.
Who slips through it too. Justin Gabriel, Duff, really can't seem to put more than 2 or 3 moves together before Heath Slater gains control.
Yep, and he puts him right back in the hole. It's great. He got away for a second, got back in control, taking over this match. Heath Slater has Justin Gabriel right where he wants him, no matter how loud this crowd gets in favor of Justin Gabriel. Mocking him again.
I think Slater's almost fueling off of the energy being pushed towards Justin Gabriel.
That might have been his last-ditch effort. I don't know if he's got any more in the tank. We'll see right here.
Critical moment in this matchup here.
Back to those kicks. Whoa.
Gabriel misses wildly, but connects
he
there.
caught him with one.
Yeah, right to the midsection. Down goes Slater, but momentarily because Slater right back up and right back down.
This is impressive. He's like a ninja out there.
Standing moonsault. I believe it's the werewolf that he's being like out there.
Yeah, very. Oh, and the howling and the beard and the some kind of haircut. Nice.
Yeah, because you should really make fun of people's haircuts.
My hair looks great.
Justin Gabriel springing over the crossbody. Slater down and gets the shoulder up in 2. This match continues.
The high flyer Gabriel, who told me he just recently got his official skydiver's license, was up there flying off the ropes, thought he had enough of that crossbody. Let's see if he can finish Slater off here.
Yeah, Gabriel cannot wait for someone to let him jump out of a plane that's over 20,000 feet in the air.
Feeding now. You were saying he was feeding off the energy. Now Justin Gabriel up top where he is the best in this match.
And Gabriel eyeing his target. The splash. Justin Gabriel, deep cover and a victory.
Here's your winner, Justin Gabriel.
So Justin Gabriel really just endured in this match.
Wow, that impresses me every time. Justin Gabriel picks up the victory.
Don't go anywhere. The action continues on Saturday Morning Slam.
Up next, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus takes on the cold and calculating Cody Rhodes. Our main event is moments away when we return on the Slam. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Slam. 3MB frontman Heath Slater put up a good fight, but ultimately ran out of time as the Cape Town werewolf Justin Gabriel hit the 450 splash. Bam! Gabriel with the aerial display there and the impact to take out Heath Slater. Impressive victory for Justin Gabriel, winning in back-to-back weeks here on Saturday Morning Slam. With Slam getting off to a hot start this morning, we are now moments away from our main event. The fiery Celtic Warrior is on a tear so far in 2013, bro kicking down the door of all who get in his way. But first, he has to get through the always dangerous Cody Rhodes, whose cold, calculating, and conniving ways have made him a force to be reckoned with in WWE. Just make sure you don't get caught staring at the stash, because the next thing you know, you'll be staring at the lights. Now, let's get back down to the ring, as this match is about to begin.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 276 pounds, Sheamus.
Quite the raucous ovation for a former World Heavyweight Champion, a two-time WWE Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And once again, good morning, WWE Universe. Josh Matthews ringside with Dolph Ziggler. Dolph, that jacket is outstanding. Thank you for being here this morning.
You know what? It takes someone like me to pull this jacket off on a Saturday morning. You know
Only
what I mean?
someone who shows off quite like you could show off that jacket.
Or could segue like you, Josh. And I mean the motorized vehicle.
And it will be Sheamus kicking us off here in ring action on Saturday Morning Slam.
Making his way to from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 219 pounds, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, Dolph, is a superstar who, well, he reminds me a lot of you. You guys have similar attributes when it comes to your attitudes and, dare I say, your egos.
We are a couple of dudes with attitudes, but a lot of people are similar to other people. The superstars in the WWE today, they all stand out one way or another, and Cody is one of those who does it on his entrance. Just looking at his face, look at that smile. I can't stand it, but I'm sure somebody enjoys it.
As you look at the smile, I believe others will look at what rests just north of the smile, and that's the mustache on the face.
I hadn't noticed. He had so much charisma when he came out. All I noticed was superstar.
Okay.
Apparently you noted mustache.
I can buy that. Cody Rhodes, a two-time Intercontinental Champion, former four-time Tag Team Champion in WWE. So this is a little bit different than perhaps what Rhodes is used to in competing in tag team matches.
I would say he is used to it, but he's been around the block for a while. He knows it. He's a young superstar, but he's been here for a couple years. And if you'll notice, the crowd has also, like you, noticed Cody's mustache.
Now your style inside the ring.
Whoa. Smart move there. That's exactly what I would have done.
Well, that's my point.
Smart move.
So if you're Cody Rhodes, what do you do next here in the ring against someone who goes 272 pounds and is Sheamus, who loves to fight?
Sheamus is a big beast. I've heard that he likes to fight. He's right there, smart move. Use some quickness, get behind him. Power-wise.
Big toss there by the powerful, as Dolph Ziggler put it, Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
Sheamus just showing off his raw power, and the crowd loving it right now. Cody's got to think of a new game plan. He had speed for a moment, but now he's got to figure something else out.
And now the first cover of the match, and a kick out by Cody Rhodes, who told me earlier that he won the spelling bee from kindergarten through 5th grade every single year. So Sheamus dealing with an intellect in Cody Rhodes.
That's great. I mean, nothing bad about being a smart superstar, but I love that your conversation consisted of spelling bees backstage. You guys must have had quite a time.
Well, we have quite the friendship. Cody Rhodes, and I think drop kick there.
Yeah, I believe that you talk a lot, but it's at a 5th grade level still, Josh. Is that true?
Well, I said to Cody, what would you like me to tell the WWE Universe this morning on Saturday Morning Slam? And that was the bit of information that Cody gave to me.
You know what? Yeah, you are an award-winning journalist. I'm probably thinking of somebody else.
That's odd. As Cody Rhodes tries to go up and over, but gets caught there. And again, so hard to escape the power
and he gets
game.
Out. Smart move here. As long as he keeps his eyes and focus on Sheamus, you don't want to be there right now. Nobody, trust me, Josh, nobody wants to be there. Smart move by Cody, getting away.
Cody Rhodes simply slipped away. Can Rhodes continue to stay away from Sheamus? We'll find out. Saturday Morning Slam rolls on.
Okay, everybody calm down.
The adrenaline continues here on Saturday Morning Slam. Sheamus off the big shoulder tackle on a kick out by Cody Rhodes. And throughout the break, really, it was a game of cat and mouse being played off as Sheamus was chasing Cody Rhodes all over the arena.
It was almost like hide and go seek in real life as Cody running away from the giant Sheamus, who has showed his power throughout this entire match and has dominated.
And really, you have to figure that the longer this match goes this morning, that it would favor Sheamus. It's tied up and twisted here, and now the mustache.
The mustache, as you knew, foreshadowing would come into play.
It looks bad, and it works against him. Will it pick Sheamus up the victory, who kicks out at 2.5?
I think the mustache kicked out, so maybe it was helping him there, Josh.
Well, the question has been asked to Cody Rhodes many times. I mean, why don't you just shave the mustache off? He says, I'm going to do whatever I want with my facial hair. So,
you know what? He's 18. He can do whatever he wants.
I think he's maybe a little older than 18, but I get your point.
The mustache makes him look 18. Oh, look, smart route here. He caught a break. He's looking to win this match by countout. Nothing wrong with that. A win in the WWE is a win. Smart move by Cody Rhodes here.
Yeah, but Sheamus does have to a 10 count to get back into the ring, and we know that Sheamus has so much heart, so much determination and desire. I don't know if 10 seconds is long enough to keep the Celtic Warrior out, and on cue, Sheamus back into the ring. And Cody Rhodes right back to work.
Almost putting an arm clinic on Sheamus here. He has isolated a body part on Sheamus. Another smart tactic for a WWE superstar.
Well, Dolph, you know Cody Rhodes very well, and he's really developed a different sort of in-ring style here in WWE as he follows up that maneuver there with the cover and a kick out. So you never really know what to expect from Cody.
I appreciate it. He has a little bit of an old school wrestler to him mixed with a new school WWE superstar, and he applies it. Right now, he's got a very interesting
good call by the official there. And that old school style perhaps ingrained in Cody Rhodes. You know his father very well.
Generations, absolutely. The great Dusty Rhodes.
There you go, he got it.
I don't like to hit off a tee, Josh.
Fair enough. The WWE Hall of Famer.
And now Cody's showing some power of his own. This could be enough.
Rhodes hooks the outside leg.
He's wearing away at Sheamus. He played some cat and mouse, found his loophole, and now he's on top, doing a little bit of showing off. I'm sure he looks up to me as a hero and a mentor, and that was probably something, you know, towards me.
Was that showing off Dolph Ziggler approved?
Absolutely not.
Many people do believe that you show off better than any superstar in WWE.
It's funny because I actually use a moniker as the show-off, and so it makes sense that I would show off better than anyone else because I can actually back it up. Cody putting on a nice arm, isolated clinic right now in the ring.
And again, shoulders down.
And he has kept Sheamus grounded where he cannot get to his power moves, which is Sheamus's go-to.
Cody has a amateur collegiate background, much similar to yourself.
I wouldn't say it's anything similar to mine.
Well, you do hold a record at Kent State University.
Absolutely.
What is it, most career wins?
Yes. In history of a Division I university at Kent State. This could be the opening that Sheamus needs here. He's got up to his feet. He's shaking out the kinks in his arm.
They're trying to shake some feeling back into the shoulder. Is Sheamus.
Oh.
And now here comes the Celtic Warrior, full force into Cody Rhodes.
And a signature Finley roll there.
And
Sheamus
hooks the outside leg. Sheamus is in.
Not enough.
Cody Rhodes,
Not
says
enough.
Not so fast.
Thought he had him there.
The Finley roll.
Yes.
A move. Sheamus and you were talking about this earlier, I believe, right?
Yeah, as you were talking about spelling bees, that was getting down to the nitty-gritty, the moves, the holds, the tradition of WWE. Fit Finley, a great superstar in the WWE, and that move has been passed on.
Cody Rhodes. He calls that the disaster kick, and I believe it was aimed for the shoulder that Rhodes has been softening up throughout this match.
This could be it right here. He has him right where he wants him.
Cody Rhodes was looking for crossroads, his signature maneuver. Sheamus calls this white noise. And if it connects, Cody Rhodes is done. Cover off of white noise and a victory for Sheamus.
Great hard-fought battle there.
Doc, if you can reiterate what you just said, we saw a great back and forth between two WWE superstars.
Yeah, these WWE superstars doing what they do best, going back and forth and trading maneuvers, and everyone was on the edge of their seat. Finally, Sheamus countering the crossroads. Cody Rhodes' signature maneuver.
As we take another look at what developed earlier on in this match, that right there is what Cody Rhodes would try to take advantage of throughout the match. He was successful up until this point. White noise from Sheamus.
Wow. Not getting up after that one.
So a solid outing for Sheamus against a game Cody Rhodes. Don't thank you for being here. We thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week on Saturday Morning Slam.